Oh yeah, we live. We live. Welcome to Ellenwood Studio TV. I'm Ted Turner. We got a big show for y'all today, man. Senatobia, Mississippi. 1-year-old was unalived by police. We got the Carmelo Anthony story. We got a lot of breaking news from the YouTube streets and all around the world. We're gonna get into it. You know how we do it. Take out mine.
Death been calling my name. Disrespect me, got no choice but to slain. I ain't gon' lie, death been calling my name. The devil calling, I don't even pick it up when it rain. Can't do that. He disrespect me, got no choice but to slain. Team that night, I'm real demanding. Now I make this bitch sing, and we gon' ride on him. All behind, get right on side and open fire on him. We gon' open fire on him. Let them bitches spark up as you lie on. Bow. I go by one way, I get brutal when it come to stepping. He sending disses like he could, bitch, go get you a whip. Hit up my shooter, he get reckless, he slang Smith and Wesson. Got on my trench coat with my Glock, took that dare you to test me. That iron sound just like a rock band when I let it slang. This shit get evil, snag his people, let his mama hang. He tryna squash it, but his up shit gotta end in flames. Might take the easy route, let the junkie smash him for some cane. I ain't gon' lie, death been calling my name. The devil calling, I don't even pick it up when it rain. He disrespect me, got no choice but to slang. He tried to whack me, but he garbage, pussy boy ain't have aim. You bitch. I ain't gon' lie, death been calling my name. The devil calling, I don't even pick it up when it rain. Can't do that. He disrespect me, got no choice but to slang. Team that night, I'm real demanding. Now I make this bitch sing, and we gon' ride on him. All behind, get right on side and open fire on him. We gon' open fire on him. Let them bitches spark up as you lie on him. Dave blocking in the skank with a big lock on side me. Can't afford to leave at home, that'll be a dead nigga try to blind me. 7.62s in the Drake, got that bitch right behind me. My favorite channel was Nickelodeon, but I can't let you slam me. Send 2 shots right at the passenger and fuck up his dumb. Then send 3 shots straight to the left and send a driver with him. Ain't got no plans for the back seat, but shit, we still gon' split them. Can't afford to let these plans go wrong, we'll celebrate once we get them. Big old Draco, bullets the size of Legos. I nickname my just in case, so that bitch bound to make your face go. Chop your block, it won't take long. All I need is a hype song. Got a stick stuffed in my jacket with my cocaine white G Nice on. I ain't gon' lie, death been calling my name. The devil calling, I don't even pick it up when it rain. Can't do that. He disrespect me, got no choice but to slang. Team that night, I'm real demanding. Now I make this bitch sing, and we gon' ride on him. All behind, get right on side and open fire on him. We gon' open fire on him. Let them bitches spark up as you lie on him.
What the deal is? What the deal is, man? Look, man, we got a big story out of Senatobia, Mississippi, man. Appreciate everybody being in the building, man. Appreciate y'all. What up, Twan? The kid in the building, man. We appreciate y'all being in the building today, man. We got big news, man. This story, I've been working on it for a couple of days because, you know what I'm saying, the nature of the situation, but apparently some people was at Walmart shoplifting. No, they was at Walmart shopping and was accused of shoplifting. The police was called, and somehow, some way, when the police get there, the people was running to their cars and stuff, trying to get out of there. Police end up opening fire, and a 1-year-old was unalive. All behind some Pampers. They say the people was in there allegedly trying to shoplift some diapers out the Walmart. They call the police. Police get there and open fire on this vehicle. Now we trying to get to the bottom of this. We want to see the video. We want the body cam footage. We want the Walmart parking lot footage. We want inside the store footage. Because we want to go all the way back. We want the 911 call. What did y'all say to the police to make these people show up and feel like they got to be shooting at a 1-year-old? This ain't going good, man. This is not going good. This is in Senatobia, Mississippi, and we are on top of this case. We is not letting this one go. We is not letting this one go. We want to get to the bottom of this because they said they gonna release everything once the investigation is over with. That's too late for us. We want to know right now what you investigate. We want to know right now what you investigate. We want to know what kind of information or evidence you so-called have. We want to see this videotape. That's what we pressing for. We pressing for the release of this videotape. I'm looking for this video right quick. Where is it?
With the Senatobia Police Department and take.
Here it is. We got a 2-minute video. We're gonna drop this first thing in the morning, man. But here go the audio for y'all, man. We not playing with these people, man. We are not playing with these people.
Officers with the Senatobia Police Department and Tate County Sheriff's Office responded to a shoplifting call at the Walmart. When officers arrived, they encountered 2 subjects and a child who were leaving the store and getting into a car. NBI says officers attempted to stop the car, but the driver allegedly drove towards officers, nearly hitting one of them. An officer then fired their weapon, and the car left the scene. Authorities say the occupants later arrived at a local hospital where a child was pronounced dead. Another person was critically injured. No officers were seriously hurt. Now, the Mississippi Bureau of Investigation says their agents are continuing to gather evidence and review the circumstances surrounding the shooting.
How it is this morning is everything kind of quiet. Everybody like kind of fall back. Ain't nobody moving around as much. So it did have an impact on what happened. It had a very big impact. And everybody talking about Senatobia. So it's going to be a big thing, I know.
Once the investigation is complete, the NBI will turn over its findings to the Mississippi Attorney General's office for review. Now, the Senatobia Police Department says they will work with investigators and are committed to full transparency. Officials say the information released so far is preliminary and could change as the investigation continues.
They described this 1-year-old baby. Where's the picture of him? Hand me that picture. They described this 1-year-old baby as a fleeing juvenile child. 2 adults and a juvenile fleeing. A 1-year-old baby described as a fleeing juvenile child.
That was Ben Crump, y'all.
With the Senatobia Police
That was Ben Crump. They got Ben Crump on the case now. Y'all know Ben Crump. Anytime something going on with the Jacksons, he gonna pop up. Anytime something going on with the Jacksons, Ben Crump is gonna pop up. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it was interesting to me that he never popped up for the Carmelo Anthony case. That's what gave me that would let me know Carmelo was in a little trouble. You know what I'm saying? Because anytime anything go on with a Jackson out here, especially a child, especially a child, you know how, the old saying is trying to keep up with the Joneses. You know what I'm saying? So you know what that is. So one of the things that we say in my hood, from where I'm from, we call them the Jacksons. Anytime it got something to do with with us, the Black and Jackson, that's what we call them. So anytime something go on with the Jacksons, Ben Crump is there for sure. You know what I'm saying? And especially if, some kind of way he can wiggle it into some kind of racial issue, especially if he could say that, the Jacksons have been done wrong because of the race. Yeah, he gonna definitely show up. Anytime it got something to do with the police doing something to a Jackson, Ben Crump is on the case. But it surprised me that he didn't show up for Carmelo. And all of a sudden this happened, and there you go. He popped right out. Because at the very least, they're going to get some kind of monetary compensation for this family. Because I don't care what the police talking about. Some kind of how, some kind of way, y'all done end up hitting a 1-year-old. So somebody got to be held to account for this one. You know what I'm saying? We got more audio and more video to play for y'all. They released the report, and in the report they were saying that 2 suspects and a juvenile were fleeing when the police got there. Now, being Crump, he caught on to that. That's why I told y'all, you gotta be careful how you talk, how you speak. These folks done wrote it down on a piece of paper and sent it out. They called a 1-year-old baby a juvenile. See, them word games, you're playing games. See, you're playing games. You should have said, oh, excuse me. You should have said they was fleeing with a small child. Or you should have just said 2 people were fleeing. You know what I'm saying? You're going to put in there about the baby was fleeing. What, the baby was in there stealing Pampers? Come on, man. What, the baby had on a Pooh Shiesty mask? What y'all trying to do now? With the baby hanging out the window with a switch? That's why y'all were busting at these folk car? Yeah, we about to get to the bottom of this. We're going to get to the bottom of this because it don't make no sense right here. And then for the people not to be speaking up about it, this what I'm trying to tell y'all. See, but you run around here talking about Drake just released a new album. Never mind that right now. Never mind that. See what I'm saying? Never mind that. Talking about 50 Cent, his wife and the tape when did it. Look, never mind none of that right now. We trying to figure out why is police shooting 1-year-old babies. That's what I want to know. And why the country ain't outraged behind it. You know what I'm saying? The baby life matter. So you running around mad with Carmelo about a fight he was in, but don't nobody want to talk about their baby though. See, and we was out there fumbling around, popping at each other, and that baby got hit. That'd be all over the news how we don't got no sense. But now all of a sudden the police done did it to the baby, and everybody mum's the word. Everybody hush mouth. But we're not gonna be hush mouth over here. We is gonna get to the bottom of this. Because we want to know, we want to see that video. We want to see that video. Because they said they were leaving, they were fleeing the scene. If somebody is leaving and fleeing the scene, how would you almost hit the police? What did the police do? Did they run in front of a car that was moving? Did the police run in front of a moving car about some Pampers? So you mean the police done risked his life to stop somebody from stealing some Pampers out of Walmart, and he done so nervous and scared that he done shot a 1-year-old baby? Man, come on, man. We can't go for this. At the people, we have to stand up. We can't go for this. There's no way we can go for this. You know what I'm saying? There's no way in the world we can go for this. Yeah, I'm talking about for real. Now we got to get to the bottom of this. I got another audio I want to play because this is not nothing that we're gonna take lightly over here. This case right here, we're not gonna take this one laying down. We're not gonna take this one laying down.
Mississippi is outraged as they wait the release of the video in the shooting death of the 1-year-old.
We want to see the body cam.
Of a 1-year-old at the hands of police. Protesters met with tear gas outside the Mississippi Walmart where the incident took place, demanding justice for Cohen Wiley. According to investigators, the shooting on Sunday happened when Senatobia police responded to a shoplifting call involving 2 adults and a child. One witness telling a local reporter of the 2 adults, one was carrying the boy.
A 1-year-old infant baby. He was not a juvenile.
We want to see the body cam.
See, now the people are Senatobia, shouts out to them, because they went and got busy at that Walmart. They done surrounded that Walmart, and they were ready to go up in there, and you already know what it was going to be. They were going to burn it to the ground. Now, I don't advocate none of that, but the community is outraged because we want to know what the police hide. Why won't you just release the body cam footage? Thank you for the cash out. If somebody actually was trying to run the police over and they were justified in what they did, they would release that camera footage. They would release it. It'd be all over the news. But for some reason, it been days and we still ain't got no camera footage. Cause I got this story days ago. I just didn't go with it yet because I was waiting on the footage. You know what I'm saying? I think everybody was, because when I got the story, Big Crump wasn't even involved in the story yet. You know what I'm saying? I had everything ready to go. The video that the first video that you heard, that was the original story. I added Big Crump onto the end of it, but that was the original story. I had that ready to go days ago. I didn't release it because I was waiting on the footage so I could see. You know what I'm saying? But now they done waited too long. I don't care. Look, I don't care if the man or whoever was driving the car, the truck, whatever, I don't even care if he hit the police now. I don't even care now. I don't even care if they were stealing out of Walmart now. No, none of that matter now. Only thing that matter now is that you done open fire on these folk car about some stealing out of Walmart, and the baby done got unalived. That's the only thing that matter now. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing that matter now. Somebody got to be held to account for this. You know what I'm saying? We ain't part of the defund the police movement. You know that. You know, we back the blue. So that ain't what it is. But at the same time, this baby life matter. This baby life matter. So if you think y'all about to get away with sweeping this under the rug and telling us to be quiet, nah, that ain't about to happen. We thank you for the cash out. We not about to shut up and go dribble. You know, because y'all love telling us that. Nah, we not doing that this time. This time, we on this case. And we want to know what happened to that baby. You know what I'm saying? We getting reports in that the mom said that she was holding the baby up, letting them know that it was a baby in the car. You mean tell me this lady holding up a baby and you still find a gun? And they talking about, hold on, we got to do an investigation. Never mind no investigation. Release them videos. Appreciate the cash out. Release them tapes. That's what we want. We want the tapes. You understand me? We want the body cam footage. We want the surveillance footage from Walmart, whatever video they got inside the store, in the parking lot. We want anybody filming with a camera phone, and we want that 911 call. Because I want to know what they said to the dispatcher to make the police pull up and think they need to be shooting at somebody. You understand me? I want to know what they were telling the police on the dispatcher to make the police fly up the Walmart about some Pampers. Now, this is ridiculous now. It have gone too far where you think you can just, man, that baby life matter. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Y'all running around here doing everything but paying attention to what's really going on. Because see, this what I'm going to tell you. These people don't respect you. They don't respect you. And the reason they don't respect you, because you don't respect yourself. See? Because you don't respect yourself. Now, the whole community is outraged right now about what done happened. That same community would have bought that lady some Pampers. That's what I'm trying to tell you about not respecting yourself. Lady, you running around here, you ain't got no Pampers for that baby. Somebody would have bought you some Pampers. You don't have to go in Walmart shoplift. But that's beside the point right now, though. They're beside the point right now. But then what I'm talking about respecting yourself. See, if you had any self-respect, you'll know that other people respect everything that's going on too. And somebody would have had some Pampers for you. Somebody would have gave you a couple of dollars to get you some Pampers now. But see, you're out here playing games, though. See, you're out here playing games. I told you it levels to this. It levels to this. You got a 1-year-old baby at a Walmart and you stealing, trying to, being accused of it. I don't know what the circumstances was, but we're going to get to the bottom of it. That's why we want everything on the table. We want the body cam footage. We want the surveillance tape from Walmart. We want inside the store, the parking lot footage, anybody with a camera phone. And we want that phone call to that dispatcher. We want to interview the manager at Walmart. We need you on camera right now. Whoever was on duty that day, we need you on camera. We need the district manager on camera. Y'all talk about everything else. Come out and tell her what happened to our baby. See, that's our baby. That ain't just that lady and that man baby no more. That's our baby now. And we want to know what happened. We want to get to the bottom of it. We ain't accepting no lies and we ain't making no deals. There won't be no backroom deals on this one. Y'all gonna have to do this in the public, in front of these cameras. We're gonna put the pressure on this case. We want to see them videos. And don't try to come out here with no doctor video, no blurred out video. We ain't going for that either. The camera way down the street and all that mess. We ain't going for none of that. We want that body cam footage, and we definitely need to hear that 911 dispatch call. And we ain't waiting either. We want to hear it yesterday. Seen them folks at Walmart. They was out there circulating Walmart. They were ready. They had to bring police out there, tear gas, and some more stuff. Appreciate the cash out. Y'all gonna have to do that every day. Y'all gonna have to do that every day, because we will be out there. We will be out there. We're gonna get some justice for this baby. We're gonna get some justice for this baby. And when I mean justice, I'm talking about the truth. I want the truth on the table. I know they got a quick video on Twitter, but you really can't see nothing. Yeah, I'm tired of not seeing nothing. I want a clear video. I got the video too. It got people running around and they ain't trying to tell you what's going on in the video, but my eyes can see clear. I know what's going on in the video. That's why they released what they released. I know what's going on in that video they showing. That car is coming down that parking lot. The police ran across the street. They ain't about to get hit. They just start shooting at them folks' car. Exactly. They trying to hide them cameras. They trying to hide this footage. But we're going to get justice for this baby. And when I'm talking about justice, I'm talking about the truth. Now, I don't support what Ben Crump be doing. He a race hustler. You know what I'm saying? I don't support nothing he be having going on. But in this instance, he the right man for the job. Because they terrified of him, and he going to keep the pressure on. He going to keep the pressure on. He already smearing them up right now. Because they running around talking about a juvenile fleeing. So he done latched on to that. That's what he's smearing them up with. He's smearing them up with that. Calling the baby a juvenile fleeing. He's like, oh my God. You ought to see him working. You ought to see him working. Yeah, we're going to stay on top of this. Because that's our baby. And ain't no way in the world we about to let no police shoot no 1-year-old and then tell no lies about it. You at Walmart shooting in the parking lot. You know how many people could be out there? You know who could? Listen here, man. We want that officer name too. You be having our name anytime something go on. Why his name ain't out there? Why his picture ain't on TV? Anytime we do something, our picture on TV. See, that's what I'm talking about. See, y'all playing games. As soon as I get his name in his picture, he going right in the paper. He going right in the paper. We ain't shucking and jiving with these people. We are not shucking and jiving with these people. Ben Crump is the right man for this job. For real. For real, he is. Because he going to keep the pressure on. Because he all about $1. He a race hustler. I ain't going to lie to you now and make it sound flat to you. He is a race hustler. And he is all about $1. So he going to put the pressure on, make sure he get compensated. He ain't taking no money up front. He get all his money on the back end. Yeah, he get all his money on the back end. So he gonna make sure, you know what I'm saying, get him a $20-30 million lawsuit going on. Silver case with the state and the city. Walmart got deep pockets. Walmart in trouble. For real, no? Y'all is absolutely in trouble. Because look, what they tell the employees. If you work in any kind of retail facility or anything, they tell you if anybody in there stealing or doing anything, do not get involved. Why? Why they tell you not to get involved? Because they don't want to be liable if something happened. See? And then everything is insured anyway. You know what I'm saying? Folks can come in there and steal the whole carriage. They can just get another. They don't want you fighting nobody about no carriage. Get them folks that carriage. Police done pulled up about some Pampers, and the people done pulled off. Man, just get the license plate and go pull up at the lady door. Go get you a warrant from a judge. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way in the hell I'm about to let you get away with open fire. Not no Walmart parking lot. People, grandmamas in them parking lot. People, other children is in them parking lots. And you know, open fire in the Walmart parking lot about some Pampers. Man, y'all better knock that out. We want the video. We want the tape. We want the body cam footage, and we want the phone call. That's what we want. And they talking about they got one on Twitter, but you really can't see nothing. So that ain't what we want then. Y'all done release something that we really can't see nothing. That ain't enough. That is not enough. We ain't going for this. Senatobia, Mississippi, we got your back. Y'all stand up. We got your back. We ain't letting this one slide. Where's Don Lemon at? Where these people at? They run their mouth about everything. But I don't see nobody talking about this baby, though. See, that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. That's why we report the news. This is why we report the news. Because you're running around here not paying attention to what's going on. Talking about Drake just released 3 albums. I don't give a damn about none of that. Trying to figure out why they letting babies get shot out here and ain't nobody standing up doing nothing. The baby ain't got no brother, no cousin, no uncles. Ain't nobody bust a move. Man, knock the shit out, man. For real now. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. But they got the right man on the case, though, Benjamin Crump. See, he know how to maneuver. That guy right there on your screen, he know how to maneuver. If nothing else, he gonna make sure that a lawsuit is filed, a civil one. He gonna make sure some dollars come flowing. Cause look, now if me and you go on the move and somebody end up getting unalive, we both catching the body. So if these people was shoplifting, that's a crime. And then the baby done got unalive, why ain't nobody in jail? You know what I'm trying to tell you? The police telling lies. The police is telling lies. We're going to get to the bottom of it, though. We ain't going for the lies. We ain't going for the foolery. We ain't going for none of the nonsense. You know what I'm trying to tell y'all? It's time out for the stupid stuff. To my WAC 100 that did an interview today. I don't give a damn about no WAC 100 interview right now. I want to know what happened to this baby. I want to know what happened to this baby. For real. I want to know what happened to this baby. And we're going to find out. And if that's the last thing we do, we're going to find out where this baby at. Why was you thinking it was a good idea to open fire in a Walmart parking lot about some darn Pampers? Then got a nerve to write up a report talking about a juvenile. You trying to trick people. A 1-year-old is a damn baby. Ain't no juvenile. But see, y'all sit out here and go for anything. You know, let them folk call a 1-year-old baby a juvenile. Benjamin Crump said, nah, we ain't going for that. We will not stop till we get to the bottom of it. We need some answers. Heads need to roll. See, heads need to roll. You so worried about shoplifting at Walmart that you pull up, open fire on a car in the parking lot. Women and kids out there, and unalive a little 1-year-old. And you're mad with me because I'm talking about it. That's what the problem is. You're mad with me because I'm talking about it. I don't want to talk about Whack 100. I don't want to talk about Jay-Z just dropped a freestyle. I don't want to talk about none of that. I want to know why these people ain't outside trying to get some justice for their baby. I want to know why these folks ain't released their videotape yet. And the answer is because y'all ain't got enough pressure on the situation. Y'all shut alive. It's time to get busy now. Do what activism all about. Them running around listening to Charleston White playing games. Why he ain't in Mississippi? Why ain't Charleston White on the ground in Mississippi? See, that's what I'm trying to tell you about these people. What Dean the Great and an AB? They got everybody's attention. Why you ain't down there trying to find this videotape? Why you ain't down there trying to get the body cam footage? Why you ain't down there trying to interview the police? Yeah, you want to live scream at a club, touch on girls' behinds. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all about these goofballs. See, that's what I'm trying to tell you about these goofballs. You don't want to share this live feed. See, you don't want to click on here and share this live feed, but you want to be on all these other pages, though, flirting with moderators, trying to get a girlfriend. Why don't you share this? Start the conversation up with your friends so we can get some justice going on. But do what I tell y'all when I do what I mean when I tell y'all, it levels to this. You ain't on my level. Y'all here playing games. Y'all here playing games. Free this one and free that one. What about that baby that just got on the line? Why y'all ain't talking about that? I ain't seen now one of y'all type Senatobia, Mississippi, stand up. Baby life matter. Then what I'm talking about, I ain't talking about the nonsense y'all talking about, worrying about who Diddy is. We can get back to that later. I want to find out what happened to this baby. See, we're going to be on Pop Austin Sunday. We're going to get some answers. We're going to keep pushing this. We're going to push this story, and we're going to call out everybody who playing a game. We're going to call out everybody who playing a game because you don't know what's going on. Y'all here looking at TikTok, getting all your news from rappers. Man, y'all can miss me with that. Y'all can miss me with that. I'm trying to get to the bottom of real information. We want to know what happened to this baby. That's what we want to know. We want to know what happened to this baby. I don't care if the lady had 5 boxes of Pampers. I don't care if she pushed the whole pallet of Pampers out to her truck. You ain't got no business shooting no baby about it. And that's the honest to God truth. I don't care if she drove off or whatever she did. I know. I saw. See, they say the mom released the video on Twitter telling everybody what happened. That's crazy. I know. The mama said she was trying to hold the baby up and show the police that there was a baby in the car. I don't understand this. I do not understand this. See, our people is misled. Our people is misled. I'm going to tell you one thing for sure, 2 things for certain. If somebody's outside the car about to shoot in my car with my baby in there, I'm putting the baby up under the seat and laying on top of the baby. I'm getting the baby down. If the baby in the back, I'm getting the baby down. I'm not picking no baby up trying to show you don't shoot in my car because there's a baby in here. I'm not doing that. But I don't blame the girl, though. I don't blame her. She misled. You know what I'm saying? That's why she in there stealing. Or apparently being accused of it. That's why this is going on. Because our people misled. The lady ain't got no light. If she had any kind of light, She'd have had enough sense to be standing outside and told somebody she needed some Pampers. If she had any kind of sense, you ain't got to be in there trying to steal. Now in America, somebody would have got the baby some Pampers, man. I know they would have. Because I know if me and Splash were going in the store and the lady was outside with a baby talking about she needed some Pampers, Splash would have came out with some Pampers. For real now. Splash would have came out with some Pampers for the lady and a couple of dollars to get you something to eat. She wasn't when they gave her no money to go buy none. She'd have went and bought them herself. And when she came back out, she would have gave her a couple of dollars with it. If the lady was still standing out there. Man, this is just for real now. This is just for real. I'm telling you. What we would have did now, it wouldn't have been no sweat off our back to get no baby some Pampers. Shoplifting is a misdemeanor, wife. For real. Shoplifting is a misdemeanor. Now, the police is trying to say that they was trying to run them over. That's why I want that video. That's why I want that video. They say the people's trying to run them over about some Pampers now. We gonna see. We gonna see. Was your life in danger? Because the report now is that the police officer that was in the way that almost got hit or whatever, his partner did the shooting. So you thought somebody else was in such danger that you opened fire in the Walmart parking lot. Yeah, right. We're going to find out. See, your adrenaline ran up too crunk. You ran up to Walmart about a shoplifting, and then you get there and people is running to their car, fleeing the scene, and you done got full of adrenaline. And the first thing you do, pull your firearm out and study your pencil and paper. That's all you had to do, pull your pencil and paper out of your damn radio and get them 4 license plate. Yeah, that's all you had to do, get them 4 license plate with your pencil and paper or on your radio. And then y'all go get a warrant and show up at the lady house and find out what's going on. Go inside a Walmart and get the story. You pull up and get the shooting. We ain't going for that. We ain't going for that. We is not going for that. You get the shooting. Why you don't follow the car? The car end up at the hospital with the baby. You don't care nothing about what's going on. You shoot at these people and they get away. And what you doing, standing at Walmart looking stupid? Man, this ain't this. All y'all need to be fired. However many police officers on the scene, all y'all need to go. For real. Because you're supposed to lock him up for shooting. You're supposed to put him in handcuffs. Take him back to the station in handcuffs. And charge him with reckless discharging of a firearm. Let the chips fall where they may. You know, shot a darn baby out here. Now everybody running around scared. And nobody want to talk now. You talk about everything else. You talk about everything else. I need to see Walmart on camera right now. Because I'm not going back into Walmart. Y'all shooting in parking lots. Why would I be at Walmart? I don't go places where they be shooting and stuff. See? So I will not be going into Walmart. And I suggest that the rest of y'all follow suit. Go to Aldi's. Get you a membership at the at Wayfair or something. Go to Publix. Get yourself out of Walmart. They shooting in parking lots. That's dangerous. That is dangerous. And then people showed up the other day down there to get some ounces, and they tear gas them. Now you tell they shooting babies at Walmart and tear gassing people. I ain't going back in no Walmart. For what? For what? You can't catch me in the Walmart now. You couldn't catch me in a Walmart now. I ain't even going down the street that Walmart on. With all that going on. They ain't on TV cleaning it up either. No. They don't care. They want your money. They want your money. That's what they look at you as, a check. You get to doing anything they dislike, they don't get the police on you. Hunt down your baby. Y'all think that's okay. I don't. I don't think that's okay. I do not think that's okay. Ain't no way in the world you gonna get me to believe that. About some Pampers? For real now. For real. Over some Pampers. I could see if the armored truck was out there and somebody was trying to hold up the armored truck, or they was in there with the switches trying to get at some carriers, or at the money center. But you mean to tell me a lady's in there shoplifting some Pampers? Man, y'all got to be kidding me in the freest country in the world. You got to be kidding me. And y'all think that's okay? Now, we back the blue. We support the police because there's people out here who can't defend themselves, who can't take care of themselves, and they do need help. So we all for that. We know it's a criminal element out here. So we ain't against the police. So don't never even try to mistake what I'm saying. But if you think that I'm going for this, you crazy. We ain't going for this. We is not going for this. We need to be up on the front line on this one. For real now. We need to be up on the front line. Now, Benjamin Crump, I don't agree with what he be doing. He a race hustler. It is what it is. I call it balls and strikes. I ain't making no deals. He a race hustler. But he the right man for the job, though. Because he going to get out there and make some noise. He going to get out there and stay on top of it. Anytime something going on with the Jackson and the police, he going to be on the case. Right. Stealing Pampers is an immediate threat, huh? That's what they want us to believe. That's what they want us to believe. So that's why they had to try to switch the narrative right quick and say that they tried to run over him. I got the video right here. We're going to play some of this video for you. We're going to play some of this video because we ain't letting these people get away with this. These people ain't getting away with this. They is not getting away with this one. Ain't no way in the world you're going to get me to believe that.
Officers with the Senatobia Police Department and Tate County Sheriff's Office responded to a shoplifting call at the Walmart. When officers arrived, they encountered two subjects and a child who were leaving the store and getting into a car. NBI says officers attempted to...
You heard how she stuttered? What? Two subjects was... She was about to say fleeing. See, because that was Benjamin Crump done caught on. He done latched onto that. He done latched onto that, so they had to clear that up. Now they was leaving.
Officers with the Senatobia Police Department and Tate County Sheriff's Office responded to a shoplifting call at the Walmart. When officers arrived, they encountered two subjects and a child who were leaving the store and getting into a car. NBI says officers attempted to stop the car, but the driver allegedly drove towards officers, nearly hitting one of them. An officer then fired their weapon, and the car left the scene. Authorities say the occupants later arrived at a local hospital where a child was pronounced.
Now, where in the world is police firing into weapons, firing weapons into cars, and the car leave the scene? Where they do that at? The police fired his weapon and the car left the scene. You didn't give chase? Man, y'all knock this off, man, for real now. These people know they did wrong. They know they did wrong. Appreciate the cash out. The reason why they didn't give chase, because they hanging around trying to come up with a story. because they know they did wrong. This is crazy.
Announced dead.
Thank you for the cash
Another
out.
person was critically injured. No officers were seriously hurt. Now, the Mississippi Bureau of Investigation says their agents are continuing to gather evidence and review the circumstances surrounding the shooting.
How it is this morning is everything kind of quiet. Everybody like kind of fall back. Ain't nobody moving around as much. So it did have an impact on what happened. It had a very big impact. And everybody talking about Senatobia. So it's going to be a big thing, I know.
Once the investigation is complete, the MBI will turn over its findings to the Mississippi Attorney General's office for review. Now, the Senatobia Police Department says they will work with investigators and are committed to full transparency. Officials say the information released so far is preliminary and could change as the investigation continues.
They described this 1-year-old baby. Where's the picture of him? Hand me that picture. They described this 1-year-old baby as a fleeing juvenile child. 2 adults and a juvenile fleeing. A 1-year-old baby described as a fleeing juvenile child.
See, we're going to get to the bottom of this. These people is out here doing the most. These people out here doing the most. But see, what we doing?
With the Senatobia
We out here trying to talk about honeycomb brazy, baby shooter, whack 100, and Hefe, no jumper. That's what y'all want to talk about. Who is Diddy? I don't want to talk about that right now. I want to find out where the videotape at, where the body cam footage at. Why these people running around thinking they can tell lies? That's what I want to talk about. I don't talk about where no Diddy at. I don't talk about D-Lord and Olo Dolo. I don't talk about no YouTube love story. Not today. I want to know why these people think they can tell her anything about what happened to this baby. We want the body cam footage and the Walmart surveillance. And it's find out if the police follow protocol. They're right. They're right. Because from what I'm looking at, they did not. I ain't never seen no police shoot at no car and then the car just get away. Police is following you. Yeah, shoot at a car. Oh, he got away. Yeah, right. You knew that baby was in that car. You knew it. That helicopter would have been in the air and all kind of stuff. You out here shooting at a car. You got to get these people off the road then. You got to apprehend these people. If you're so scared, so worried, it's so treacherous out here that you got to shoot, why these people ain't in jail then? It shouldn't be no investigation with the lady. The people inside the car shouldn't be no investigation. They should be in jail. The fact that they ain't in jail, they let you know something going on. They said they called the police. Police wasn't even there yet. They called them. You know how it go. You don't watch plenty of video of people shoplifting in Walmart. They try to take you in that little room back there. Then you done seen time where people ain't going for that. They fighting them. They bugging them. They trying to get the stuff back. They doing everything they can do. Walmart done already called the police. They just trying to waste time till the police get there. Then once police get there, you going to jail. Simple as that. You're getting barred from Walmart and you're going to jail. It's just as simple as that. That's how it go. Watch any of them police camera videos about some stealing out of Walmart. They gonna fumble you around till the police can get there. And once police show up, you out of there every single time. No matter what you was trying to steal. You know what I'm saying? No matter what you had going on. And it later apparently, allegedly, had some Pampers going on. Some Huggies. And y'all out here open fire in the parking lot. And you think we're going to be quiet about it? You crazy. You crazy if you think we about to be quiet about that. And I will not be shopping in Walmart again. Then what I'm trying to tell you, what I got going on. Why would I be in Walmart and you shooting in parking lots? And then the people come up there to find out what's going on, and you tear gas the people. Man, I wish I would go in a Walmart. For what? I work hard for my dollars. I ain't getting them away to you like that. I'll shop somewhere else. You don't sell nothing exclusive anyway. Not nothing that I would want. Anything that's only at Walmart, I don't want it anyway. You better hear me talking. Stay your ass out of Walmart. Mess around and get caught up in a stray bullet. See, you know what I'm talking about. But ain't nobody gonna say what I'm saying, so I be the bad guy. So they come to the scene and you haven't verified the claims and you shot into a car with a baby. You don't even know if them the right people right there. You don't even know if them, you don't know what them people running for. Them people could be late for work. One of their girlfriends could be at the hospital about to have a baby, and they rushing back to their car to get in the car. You don't know what's going on. And you pull up and get the shoe. I ain't going for that. I am not going for that. In a crowded parking lot. Because Walmart stay busy. Walmart stay busy. And from the video we seen, there were people everywhere. I ain't going for that. In broad daylight. You so concerned about some darn Pampers? Yeah, right. A fleeing people running to their car trying to flee the scene. How they almost hit you? You got to be in the middle of the street or something. They're gonna be my next comment on the my truths. They're gonna be my next comment. I haven't been to Walmart in years. I'm telling you, that's what I'm on. They're gonna be my next comment. They're gonna be the next thing I type in over the next coming months. I can't remember the last time I was in Walmart. For real now. I know, I hated that too. Walmart used to be open 24 hours. I used to love it then. Cause I go in there 3, 4 o'clock in the morning when there wasn't crowd. See, they open 24 hours, so I wait till late at night and go up in there. Cause I'm up anyway doing what I'm doing. So I followed up in Walmart 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. And after the COVID-19 mishap, where they lied to you about that, they done closed them doors. They closed at 10, 11 o'clock around the country now. That's what I'm trying to figure. That's what I'm talking about, twin. That's what I'm talking about. When did the police ever shoot at a car and not follow the car? Oh, they got away, Chuck. Yeah, right. The article I just read, the cops were trying to stop them, but they kept going. But the thing you hit on the head was the cop had to see the baby, and you still chose to shoot. Thank you for the cash out. So you telling me that's their story now? That they tried to stop the car, but they kept going. It been plenty of time the car kept going. That don't mean the police shot him. Why is you shooting at this Walmart? Why is you shooting at this Walmart with the occupants in it? What up, Wavy? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Why is you shooting at this car? They tried stopping them outside the car. So you tried to stop these people outside the car. So you obviously see who getting in this car then. You obviously see who getting in this car. Thank you for my disclaimer. I appreciate that. You obviously see who getting in this car if you stopping this car outside the car. I want to know, what did they say on that 911 dispatch call? They had these police so turned up when they get there. See, I want to know. We need better officer training, man. And it ain't even about the training. You know what it's about? It's about having compassion for your fellow man. It ain't no big deal, baby. They out here stealing Pampers. Okay, we see them getting in their car. Let's just get the license plate and let's follow up with it. Let's get it to the detective and have them check it out. No harm, no foul. I don't need to be on no police chase. I don't need to be doing nothing. You know, hey, stop, freeze. And they don't stop and freeze. Man, their parking lot is crowded. I'm not about to put no pressure on these people to be driving recklessly, crazy in this parking lot and hit somebody. We just get the license plate. We got the video. We know who these people is. We can facial recognition. It's not a big deal. It was some damn Pampers. It was some Pampers, y'all. What, $30? If they got the biggie box in that bitch. Under $50, man. Come on now. Come on now. And my baby dead? This ain't happening. This ain't happening. How can a cop not stop or be able to stop a woman and a baby getting into a car? Any more than one officer out there? Any other time you got us in a chokehold? Any other time you're body slamming folks? Man, we're not going for this, man. We're not going for this. I'm telling you, we're not going for this. We got to stand up, man. We got to stand for something, man. I don't give a damn about no Drake 3 albums. I don't care nothing about no Honeycomb Braids interview. I don't want to hear none of that stuff, man. Take out Twig.
I told God I have a hard time with patience, my board is full. It's a lot of moves that I done postponed cause of your book. They forgot about the queen, she has skills to capture rooks. So any peace protecting castles, a straight move they getting took. It ain't no allies. You can get your bishop, pope, pastor, or rabbi, but none of those prayers protect your flesh from your past life. Cause a night gets it jumping, L-shaped plans create they flat minds. Same meals they gotta take if I choose to go and get mine. I start the clock a piece with 7, got 2 more shots. A pawn up in this game is just a pawn for the plot. Some kings they gotta go, so think about your spot. Be cautious how you play cause the queen is watching your thoughts. Sadly we're here today cause these things they escalate. A woman scorn is something that they underestimate. Don't involve your ego, we target to check they mates. That means I'll sacrifice all they pieces to make it safe. I need a new team, mine is playing both sides. Bad diagonal moves, why do demons wanna hide? And bishop type movements, we cut they corners, let them die. It's 64 squares and you can't check her up, no lies. Now start the clock a piece with 7, got 2 more shots. A pawn up in this game is just a pawn for the plot. Some kings they gotta go, so think about your spot. Be cautious how you play cause the queen is watching your thoughts.
I appreciate y'all being in the building today, man. I really do, man. Last comment of the day, War Ready popped up, said, why the cop didn't just run in there and pay for the stuff? Tell them no harm, no foul. We got the lights play. We got the video. We got everything. We'll catch up with these people later. Turn this over to the fraud and theft department. But here go a couple dollars for the Pampers, though. You know, shot these folks. You're going to jail.